One of my favorite stories about what happens when young adults actually prioritize what they need out of their work objectively instead of trying to pick a random job title out of a hat and hoping that that's the right one is a 19-year-old young man who came into my launch program. His experience after graduating high school was that he went to a 4-year college because that's just what you do after you graduate high school, and then that didn't work out. Then he feels completely lost and he tries to go to community college because that's the next step. And then he hated that too. So he stuck one more time, even though his grades had been fine and he was working full time. Then he decided to go to trade school to become an electrician because he had a very limited knowledge of what jobs were out there and he didn't know how to sort through what he needed from his work so he could pick strategically something that would actually get him the type of life that he wanted to live. He came through the launch program and in 4 weeks, we worked through what he needed from his work. We figured out how much income he needed to make. We figured out what location he needed to live in, what sort of work schedule was going to work for him, and what sort of work environment he wanted to be in. Once we did that, we were able to really narrow down what types of jobs would fit those things, which is completely backwards from the way he had been picking before. Now, once we had done that, he had 3 final job options in his last call. So we go over those with his parents, and the top option had a really good company close to him that was actually hiring for an on-the-job training role. And this is what happens when you choose strategically. He had his review call on a Sunday. Not even 24 hours later, he applied for his top job choice with his resume as is, immediately was given a call back, and was asked to come into a hiring event the next day. He went in, took his resume in, introduced himself, and they hired him on the spot. On Wednesday, he had started at the company. Paid on-the-job training, company car, phone bill, full 401k, medical, dental, everything. That's how quickly it can work if you use strategy to help your young adult figure out what they need from their work and then find areas for them to apply or learn specific skills that will help them get those jobs. If you want somebody to help your child create an actionable career plan like this, then let's talk. Degreefree.com/launch, and you can sign up for a free consultation where we'll talk through what your child actually needs from their work and how we can help your child make a plan.